28M, have lived in a small apartment building in a decent neighborhood for about 2 years now. I've always gotten along with my neighbors well, except for one guy who lives in the unit below me. His name is Dave, and he's been a total pain since day one. He complains about everything. Noise, parking, even the smell of my cooking. I get it, we're all entitled to our space, but come on, dude. Try being understanding, offering him earplugs or suggesting he wear headphones when I have people over for dinner, which isn't often, by the way. Still, nothing seems to work. Last week, I decided to host a little BBQ in my backyard with some friends from work. We were all chatting and having a good time, but Dave was at it again, complaining about the noise though, and had the audacity to call me over and say something like, "You know, bro, you really need to keep it down. We have a family living next door." I bit my tongue almost. I apologized profusely, offered him some beer, which he turned down, of course, but I thought it was the least I could do. The party died down around 10 p.m. and everyone left. It wasn't until the following morning that things escalated. He sent me a barrage of messages saying that I was being reckless and that my disregard for his living situation would not be tolerated. I thought to myself, oh great, here we go again. This time, he dropped a bombshell. He claimed that he had spoken with our billing manager, who's always on take from what I've observed, and convinced him that I was being too loud. The next thing I know, our manager is knocking on my door at 8 a.m., saying that I need to move out ASAP because I'm disrupting Dave's peace. I'm not even kidding, the guy has no concept of what peace means. Told the manager to go ahead and call the police if he thought I was breaking in laws, but he just kept going on about how Dave had reported me multiple times before, which I didn't even know, and that it was my responsibility as a resident to consider it. Yeah, right, because this isn't the first time Dave's complained about me, but the billing manager has always taken his side without giving me a chance to defend myself. In fact, he's even offered Dave a free rent break for the next 3 months because of all the stress I'm causing him. I'd act dolls hard at work. Here's where things get really juicy. I did some digging and discovered that Dave's been having financial troubles for months. He lost his job recently and had been struggling to make ends meet. No wonder he's so uptight all the time. I bet he's worried about getting evicted himself. Had enough of this guy's nonsense, so here's what I did. I called the billing manager back and told him that if Dave was having financial issues, maybe he should focus on getting a new job instead of trying to ruin my life. The billing manager got defensive, surprised, and said that I was being unreasonable and that Dave had every right to complain about me. Now, the billing manager is threatening to evict me over this whole mess. I'm not going down without a fight, but it's getting ugly fast. Aid for telling our manager to tell Dave to get his priorities straight.